says, "Lo tignov," you shall not steal. So obviously, kidnappers and bank robbers. This is obvious what the Torah is forbidding, but it includes even the little things. There are other things that are also related to stealing. A person goes to a hotel. He takes the hotel towel. Take it home. Why not? Let them give me a gift. No, it is also considered theft. A person takes pens, papers from an office without asking the boss. Why not? Who cares? It's just a pencil. No, without permission, it's stealing. Person goes to a store, he breaks merchandise. Let's just put it back. Nobody will know. This is also considered stealing. Person dirties somebody's shirt, and now you have to pay for his dry cleaning. You can't just say, "Oh, whatever, he'll deal with it." No, why? You did it. You damaged him. You made it dirty. Person orders a taxi, and then he sees a friend. He goes in his friend's car. In the taxi's waiting there. Oh, where'd the guy go? I thought he called me. No, you stole from the taxi driver. Littering. Rav Eliyahu famously, Alav Shalom, he stepped on somebody's foot in the minyan, and there was hundreds of people there, and he doesn't know who did he step on. He wanted to go say Mehillah. He waited till everybody came out and asked, "Did I step on your foot? Did I step on your foot?" He asked the person who he wanted to ask Mehillah for. So therefore, you see, a person cannot just assume, it's okay. He'll agree. It's fine. He'll take it like a champ. No, it's considered stealing. You have an obligation to apology, obligation to take care of any damage that you caused. A person cannot assume. The Gemara says, Abba Hilkiah, he had such a great zechut that when he prayed for rain, right away it rained. And then we know, on the Gemara says, there's fast days you can institute, that there should be rain in Israel. There's a lot of rabbis who tried to pray, weren't successful. Abba Hilkiah came, he said, boom, started pouring rain in Israel. Bracha. How could it be? So the sages knew he was famous for this, so they needed rain. They went to go get Abba Hilkiah. When they saw Abba Hilkiah, they saw he was working. He was picking plums from the tree, and they said, "Oh, Shalom Aleichem, Abba Hilkiah." Nothing. Ignored him. He ignored the rabbis. Didn't answer anything. They go another hour later, Abba Hilkiah, Shalom Aleichem. Still didn't answer them. Until the sun set, he didn't answer them. 8 hours later, he goes to them, "Oh, rabbis, hi, how are you?" What happened? We tried to reach you. We tried to talk to you. We were here in front of your face. You looked at us in the face and you didn't even say hello. What's wrong with you? What happened to you? So he said, "You guys don't understand. I was hired for a day's work. I work from morning till sunset. And the 1 minute I'll spend schmoozing with you, it's stealing. It's stealing. I'm an employee. I get paid by the hour. So therefore, how can I take care of my personal business during my time where I'm hired out to my boss?" A lot of people, they work as employees. They go on the computer, they go on personal emails, they go watch this, go see that. He goes, "I'm taking a bathroom break." He goes to Kisei HaKavod, and he sits there, he watches the Olympics, he watches this, checking that. He's gone for half an hour, and he says, "Where were you?" "I was in the bathroom. He went to his throne room to go sit, relax. It's stealing. It's stealing. You go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, come out. What are you baloneying the guy and saying, "Oh, I'm taking a break on the guy's expense. He paid for this break now." It's not right. Stealing. Borrowing a book from the shul, borrowing books from people without paying back, without giving it back, and without permission is stealing. Person has to know that Gaon Vilna famously wrote that if you ever steal and don't pay back, you have to come back and build Gilgul. You have to come back and reincarnated and go and pay him again. There was a story of my Rebbe, Alav Shalom, Rachmat Kunera Wolkin, and he said in the story once that there was a book that was damaged, and he was looking at it and he put it back, and it wasn't his fault. Things fell, whatever. And he put it back, and the owner thought that the rabbi damaged it, and he was just putting it back like so nobody should see. But really, he didn't do anything wrong. So the owner said, "No, you ready to come back, Gilgul? You're putting back the damaged goods, and you're not paying. You want to make it like nobody saw. You're stealing. You ready to come back, Gilgul, to pay me?" So the rabbi right away on the spot, he said, "Listen, if I come back, it means you come back also. So you ready to come back also?" No. Mohel. Forgive. Right away, forgive. So therefore what? So a person has to know that he has to be careful not to come back Gilgul because of stealing. Now, the Western world teaches us you gotta buy, you gotta have what everybody has, keep up with the Joneses, right? And sometimes people pay from what they don't have, and they go into debt, credit cards, all this kind of stuff. And what this leads to a person to Chas v'Shalom being in such a difficult situation, he might think to steal. He said, "Listen, I'm in such a horrible situation. I gotta steal. Like, what could I do? It is what it is. Or chaz v'shalom, people who grew up in countries where there was communism, you had to lie, you had to cheat, you had to steal in order to survive. So therefore what? They think that even in America where it's not communism anymore, it's okay. You lie, you cheat, you steal. It's a mitzvah to steal. It's a mitzvah to lie. You have to put the government in, you have to show them. It's not allowed. What do you mean? Stealing is not allowed, no matter who it's from, even from a goy. So therefore a person has to make sure not to fall into this. There was he brings an interesting story over here. He says there was a guy who died and he went to Gehenom for atone for his sins. All of a sudden, white angels came, they took him out of Gehenom. He said, what happened? Wow, it's amazing. What's the chud I have? The guy already died. What mitzvah could he done? He said, no, your son, he gave $5,000 check to tzedakah, nishmat. That's it. So they took you out. Psh, wow. He goes to Gan Eden. He's about to put his stuff down. The angels come. Whoosh, come. They pick him up. You're going to Gehenom. Why? I just got here. He said, no, the check bounced. The check bounced. So therefore you got to go back. It didn't work. So you see, a person has to know that giving a check donation and then backing out of it, giving commitments, then backing out of it, giving a check and it's bouncing, you have to know this is also not going to have any koach, this tzedakah. The Briskerov said, if you see a Jew who robs banks, you should know it started 2 generations ago. His father probably stole words of Torah. He used to say things and not say b'shem omro. He used to say things and not in the name of the person who said it. Then his son stole pens, small little things. And then his grandson started robbing from banks. So therefore a person has to know, have emunah. What's for you is for you. Hashem's going to give it to you regardless. You choose in the permitted way or in the forbidden way. Baruch Adonai.